Well, an early good evening, 6:30. Hope you enjoyed today. Turned out to be lovely, right? Yeah, put your hands together. This is a new camera down in Depot Bay from the Channel House. The Channel House sits just on the other side of the Bay Bridge there. And there's downtown Depot Bay in 101, of course, the Pacific. And look at the blue skies. Absolutely gorgeous. It was generally partly cloudy to mostly sunny inland, depending on where you found yourself. It looks like Portland is going to end up with a high of at least 68, which was my forecast high temperature for today. Just absolutely wonderful, wonderful weather. Hope you really enjoyed it. Okay. I do want to take a moment and talk about yesterday. This was incredible stuff. Most of us, or at least a lot of us, had some pretty good rain late yesterday afternoon and then into the evening hours. We did have some lightning. There wasn't a ton of lightning in the area, but there was some. We had some hail reports as well. But the bigger story to me was how much rain was coming down with some of these cells. That was the overwhelming biggest part of what happened yesterday. So this is Doppler radar. The image here is courtesy of KGW-TV at 5:30 Monday afternoon. See the red? That is intense rain. There was some lightning with this, and I think I had some reports of hail with this too. But again, the rain is what I really want to talk about. So this developed and dropped down over Beaverton, staying to the west of downtown Portland, then curled down over Tigard and into Lake Oswego. Now get this. Tigard, in the 5 o'clock hour at one point, reported an inch of rain in, was it 26 minutes? 1 inch of rain in 26 minutes fell over Tigard. We don't get that type of intense, extreme rain rate hardly ever, right? For the entire storm episode, and there were multiple heavy showers and storms that moved through, Tigard picked up 1.66 inches of rain for the day. We had over an inch in Beaverton. We had an inch in Lake Oswego. PDX just picked up, I think it was a quarter of an inch of rain that came with these, but it was really something. And unfortunately, I think it was in this Tigard area down in Lake Oswego. We had some reports of basement flooding and that type of thing. You just don't get that type of intense rain very often in our area. We did yesterday. Okay, this has been a pretty quiet day. Now, I do want to show you the satellite picture. See the bright white right here? That's the Cascades. So we are seeing heavy showers pop along the Cascade Range. At the time of this recording, 6:36 right now, lightning was not being detected. Now, keep in mind, we only detect cloud to ground lightning. Sometimes you'll hear thunder, but lightning's not detected. That's lightning that stays up in the clouds, cloud to cloud. But at any rate, I would tell you there's nothing cloud to ground being detected, at least as of 5-10 minutes ago. But we are expecting some thunder and lightning here, and some of the modeling takes these storms and as they weaken, gives some remnant showers, meaning just kind of fading showers over parts of the Willamette Valley and maybe up into the Portland, even Vancouver area overnight into early tomorrow morning. I don't think it would be stormy, but maybe if you're out late tonight, you're up early tomorrow morning, you notice everything's wet. We've had a little bit of rain pass through the area. So we're keeping an eye on that. And by the way, before I show you this map, I do want to mention that I do expect thunderstorm activity tomorrow afternoon, Wednesday afternoon, to be much more explosive over the Cascades than what we have seen today. And because of that, I think there's a realistic chance that some of the storms tomorrow will either push back into the Willamette Valley, maybe up into Clark County, or they'll actually see, or we'll see storms late day tomorrow evening pop in the valley. Would not expect it to be the mess that we had back on Monday, but nonetheless, I do think a realistic, at least spotty storm chance late Wednesday afternoon, evening is in my forecast. So don't forget that. Now, once we get to Thursday morning, no chance of rain at all the way through the weekend. And the forecast quickly gets dominated by sun and the rising temperature. So here we go. Friday is one day you'll really feel it. Hey, it's warm. I mean, today was 68. Tomorrow will be in the 70s. Thursday might hold in the 70s, but there's Friday, 85. Saturday, here we go with the mini heat wave, 92. That would tie the record high for the day. Mother's Day, boom, we get even hotter. How about 95? That would break the current record for the date of 91. And how about another 90-degree day on Monday? 93 would actually tie the record for the date on Monday. Now, right now, forecast models show that starting Tuesday, we would be cooling down into the 80s. But it still looks to me like, and I talked about this yesterday, that while much of next week I don't think will be in the 90s, it could still be well into the 80s, at least Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So that's a pretty long stretch of warm summer weather that starts with the 85 degrees on this Friday with the 3-day mini heat wave in the 90s again Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We will be looking at east winds Saturday and Sunday. That produces low relative humidity, which means if the temperature hits 95, it will probably only feel like, I mean, this is not much, but it'll probably only feel like 93 or 94, but at least it won't feel any hotter because the relative humidity factor would be in the 20, probably in the teens. I would think Sunday afternoon with the east wind, the relative humidity factor will be in the teens. So that's pretty good news. That's bearable, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's hot, especially if you don't have AC, but at least it won't be humid. Okay, so here's my 7-day forecast. Just kind of doing a brief video today. The PM, at least spotty thunderstorm chance late day evening tomorrow that I talked about. Otherwise, it's a partly cloudy day, 74 degrees. Thursday, there could be some cloudiness early. Otherwise, it's sunny, 78, maybe 80. Friday, mid-80s. And then what I just showed you on that graphic, we go 92, 95, 93. And then here's Tuesday, still warm, but not in the 90s, cooling back down to around 86 degrees. Okay, that is your update for this Tuesday. And I'm not sure, I may not get around to this tomorrow. I'm doing a story at Vancouver iTech Preparatory tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. One of the science classes, engineering classes there, are putting a weather balloon up. They've worked on the instrumentation pack. So I'm taking a camera crew from KGW. We're going to talk to the kids about their project, and we're going to get the video of them launching this weather balloon. So that'll be exciting. And then after that, I'm going to rush off and enjoy the beautiful day and hopefully play some golf with some friends. And if I do all that, I'll be too pooped to do a video. But honestly, you know, once we get past the storm chance tomorrow, it's really quiet. No rain chance all the way into the weekend. And the big story that I will be updating is just how hot those temperatures will be going. Okay. With that, I'll bid you a nice Tuesday evening and a good day tomorrow.